Welcome to another edition of Mark's Inspiration. Glad you could join me here today as always. And today it's a cloudy day in St. Louis, Missouri. Hope it's great in your world today. Hang in here because today's topic is going to be a continuation of resilience. You have to have resilience to be successful in life. You have to have the ability to bounce back when things don't go your way, to get up off the ground when you get knocked down. Because you are going to get knocked down in life if you're trying to achieve anything above the normal, whatever normal is. Normal is just a setting on a dryer, but you know what I mean. So we're going to continue with this article I found about resilience, and it is from, let me see, I think I said yesterday, from the American Psychological Association. So let's see what they have to say. What resilience isn't? Okay, oh, I must have went too far. Give me a minute here. Okay. Psychologists define resilience as the process of adapting well in the face of adversity, trauma, tragedy, threats, or significant sources of stress, such as family and relationship problems, which you're going to have in life. And it's up to you and me to find solutions to those problems. And that solution lies within you and me. Serious health problems are workplace and financial stressors. As much as resilience involves bouncing back from these difficult experiences, it can also involve profound personal growth. Yes, you grow by going through these difficult situations. It builds your character, your strength, your inner confidence, and your self-esteem. While these adverse events, much like rough river waters, are certainly painful and difficult, they don't have to determine the outcome of your life. There are many aspects of your life you can control, modify, and grow with. That's the role of resilience. Becoming more resilient not only helps you get through difficult circumstances, it also empowers you to grow and even improve your life along the way. You will never grow or mature in character unless you have resistance. And you have to be resilient when you run into this resistance, to overcome it, to go through it. Are you going through your difficult situations? Or are you running away from, or turning back, or shrinking down, or cowering down from your difficult situations? Running away, let's say, in the bottle, or getting high, or video games, Xbox. All these things have their place in moderation. But are you escaping daily life problems, situations through these avenues which don't build any growth or character or self-esteem? Actually, it diminishes it if you use these to excess, to escape life. You must be able to face life on life's terms. Very difficult at times. Sometimes life seems to have a way of dealing out things that we just cannot accept, swallow, digest, overcome, or even face. I understand that. Well, let's continue to see what resilience plays a part in that, or how resilience plays a part in that. What resilience isn't. Being resilient doesn't mean that a person won't experience difficulty or distress. People who have suffered major adversity or trauma in their lives commonly experience emotional pain and stress. In fact, the road to resilience is likely to involve considerable emotional distress. While certain factors might make some individuals more resilient than others, resilience isn't necessarily a personality trait that only some people possess. On the contrary, resilience involves behaviors, thoughts, and actions that anyone can learn and develop. The ability to learn resilience is one reason research has shown that resilience is ordinary, not extraordinary. One example is the response of many Americans to the September 11, 2001 terrorist attacks and individuals' efforts to rebuild their lives after the tragedy. Resilience is something you can learn, but you will never learn it if you do not face your difficulties, troubling situations, whatever they may be, head on and go through them, not around them or avoid them. Like building a muscle, increasing your resilience takes time and intentionality. Focusing on 4 core components: connection, wellness, healthy thinking, and meaning can empower you to withstand and learn from difficult and traumatic experiences, to increase your capacity for resilience to weather and grow from the difficulties. Use these strategies. You can become more resilient. You can gain more inner strength. You can become the person you desire to be. But it's up to you. You have to put out the effort. You have to desire it strong enough to overcome, to face, to confront your fears and walk through them. Don't turn away from them. Build your connections. Prioritize relationships. Connecting with empathetic and understanding people can remind you that you're not alone in the midst of difficulties. No man or woman is an island. We need each other. Not to the point of codependency, but we need each other. The most successful people in the world did not do it by themselves. Focus on finding trustworthy and compassionate individuals who validate your feelings, which will support the skill of resilience. You become part of what you are around. You will be the average of your 5 closest friends. Look at your friends. Are they who you want to become? Do you want to become like them? Do you want to pick up their character traits, their habits? Look at them closely. Is this what you want to be like? Because you will become like those people. Something to think about. It doesn't mean that you have to completely disassociate or disconnect from yourself from the people who are not bringing you up, but you need to limit the time, attention, and emotion you invest into those relationships for your own good, and maybe for the good of the other people also. The pain of traumatic events can lead some people to isolate themselves, but it's important to accept help and support from those who care about you. Whether you go on a weekly date night with your spouse or plan lunch out with a friend, try to prioritize genuinely connecting with people who care about you. First, you must care about yourself. People will only care about you to the direct proportion that you care about yourself. People will only respect you proportionally to how much you respect yourself. People will only love you proportionately to how much you love yourself. So if you feel like you're being disrespected, devalued from other people, you must look within, because first you have done that and are doing that to yourself if you continue to experience it from people, situations on the outside, objectively. Foster wellness. Take care of your body. People judge you by how you appear. Now, everyone says, oh, you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. Well, maybe that's true, but they do. So there you go. If you want people to respect you, respect yourself enough to dress well, fix your hair, shave, take care of yourself. Look sharp every time you go out. There's hardly an evening goes by where someone says to me, because I live in a small Midwestern town, "Why are you so dressed up?" I'm like, I always dress like this when I'm not working. When I'm working, I have my work clothes on. So I look like what I'm doing, what I'm supposed to be. I'm a painting contractor. That's one of my businesses. I dress like a painting contractor, okay? Depending on what situation is, I dress accordingly for that. If I'm out for a casual evening, I dress sharp. I always dress sharp, okay? It's amazing how people take better care of their cars and they want it to look sharp, but yet they'll put on an old pair of sweats, flip-flops, or mandals, and some t-shirt with some writing on it. Okay? Nothing wrong with those clothes. If you want to dress like that, that's fine. But don't be surprised if the attendant at the gas station or in the mall doesn't treat you with the respect that you deserve. Because when they look at you, they see that maybe you don't respect yourself. Why don't you dress sharp? Why would you wax and shine your car or spend $20 at the Tiger Express to have it washed so it looks really sharp, but then not dress nice? Aren't you more valuable than your car? You need to ask yourself that question. Of course you are, but it doesn't matter if I think you are. You have to think you are. Then take care of yourself. Brush your teeth, make them look nice, look good. Put some eye drops in your eyes, walk with good posture, stand up straight, tall, like a soldier with your chest out if you're a man. Be proud of yourself. Love yourself. Feel like you're somebody, and other people will treat you as such. It all begins within you. Okay. Take care of your body. Self-care may be a popular buzzword, but it's also a legitimate practice for mental health and building resilience. That's because stress is just as much physical as it is emotional. Promoting positive lifestyle factors like proper nutrition, ample sleep, hydration, and regular exercise can strengthen your body to adapt to stress and reduce the toll of emotions like anxiety or depression. You are a triune being, physical, emotional, and spiritual, or metaphysical if you like. You need to take care of all aspects of yourself. You need to exercise, you need to take care of your the emotional part of you, and the spiritual part of you. This is what makes your body run at optimal levels, okay? You take care of your car, you change the oil, you put gasoline in it, you have it cleaned, maybe you have the motor checked once in a while, change the transmission fluid, you check that. You keep it running because you don't want to break down on the way to work. Why not take care of your body in the same manner? Do not go to fast food places 2 or 3 times a day, or even once a day every day. Find the best food you can get. Would you stop at the gas station and get gas that you knew would make your car chug down the road if you could save a few cents, or if you were in a hurry? Of course you wouldn't, because you would know that later on you would pay the price for that by having to call a wrecker. You wouldn't make it to work, have to wait for the tow truck to get there. But yet we do the same things with our bodies. We feed it fast food many times a week, sometimes every day, twice a day. We drink these large sodas, and then we wonder why we don't feel well. We need nutrition in our bodies, just like we need good gasoline and good oil in our cars. It's simple, but we just don't think of it that way. We're constantly being told to consume, consume, consume. Well, consume some good stuff. Read a book today. Take care of yourself today. Do some exercise today. Have a great day. Smash that like button, and I will see you tomorrow.